Hey everyone, I'm here at SHOT Show 2018, and if you don't recognize the gentleman next to me, you're wrong. This is John from Active Self-Protection. We're at the Mantis booth, as you can see. In a lot of my videos, I try to reference your guys' stuff as much as I can, because in my opinion, there's a lot of people out there, well, not enough people out there, who talk about real-world experiences, show security cam footage, show badge cam footage, and allow people to learn from other people's mistakes or successes. And I think that's one thing you guys excel at.
Well, thank you.
And you just have a gift for being able to analyze the situation, look at the footage, and then pull the really useful bits of information out of it. And it's been exceptionally beneficial for me, and hence why I wanted to do the video. So if any of my followers don't follow him, hopefully we can drive people to you, because again, it's an invaluable service you guys are doing.
I appreciate that. You know, the crazy thing is, if you think about it, YouTube was invented in 2006, so it's only 12 years old. You know, high definition video has been out for a very limited time. You know, people's ability to access that and see it is not all that old. So when we say, oh, this is just the same thing, we've seen it again and again, having that third person view, not simply telling you a story of what they remembered happening, but seeing it from a third party and then being able to go, okay, so what we've seen enough. And we start seeing a lot. I've watched about 13,000 defensive encounters at this point. We've narrated about 1,100. And then to be able to go, okay, what are the patterns we see emerge again and again and again? Not from what I think, not from what my training doctrine says,
right,
but from what reality says. And so when we do that, then it starts to inform what we need to do in training and what we should be focusing on. Right. I just think it's a useful tool. And so when I started doing them and put them out, people were like, hey, this is really cool. So we just kept doing it.
Yeah, and I mean, there's even just little things that I've adapted to kind of the way I approach every day. Just like as I'm walking up to a mall and I'm in a transitional space, maybe don't have my phone out in my face on my phone.
Right.
Have, you know, be a little bit more situationally aware. Just little things like that that are just, you see time and time again, like every single defensive encounter, transitional spaces always come into play.
They do, and I think that might be some because people tend to film those places more. And so, you know, that's where we see them show up on video. It's kind of funny to me because, as far as I know, I'm the one who brought that term into the self-defense arena.
Right.
It was used in architecture before that, and I'm not going to guarantee that because I'm not all-knowing, right? But I don't think anybody else attached the phrase to self-defense before I started talking about it. And now a lot of people really do. So yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, your smartphone's a useful tool,
right,
but it can get you in a lot of trouble. So when you go, hey, I'm going to get out of the car and go to the mall, stick the thing in your pocket.
Right.
I mean, not the least of which, it's probably the most valuable thing on your person.
Sure.
So it's a target. You know?
Right. Absolutely.
So yeah, good. I'm glad it helps you.
Yeah. So obviously you guys do the videos,
yep,
analyzing the breakdown, but you guys do some other stuff on the side, kind of video. Right?
Oh, for sure. I mean, we actually travel the nation doing classes. So we have the Survive the Fight tour. I think we have 8 locations, 8 dates set all over the country, everywhere from Atlanta to Iowa, Michigan, Wyoming, Dallas, a couple of others. So, you know, we do those all over the place. I teach both live fire and empty-handed classes in Arizona and Phoenix. I train every week at a place called Attitude First Martial Arts Academy in North Phoenix, and I'm not the owner there. I'm just a student there at the school. I have a first-degree black belt right now in an art called Umas, and so yeah, man, we train, and my goal every year as an instructor is I try to get 100 hours a year as a student in class for gun classes, and then another 100 hours a year of empty-handed skills classes.
That's awesome.
200 hours a year of training is a lot. I'm not telling everybody they have to do that, but I feel like as a teacher, then I need to keep that high level of you know, continuing education.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I know a lot of people who watch my channel are brand new to guns, and you're really kind of trying to learn what do I do, what don't I do, and again, I think it's a really valuable thing to go check out the Active Self-Protection channel, because again, you're going to be learning from real-world situations, learning from other people's mistakes and successes, and some of those things, it's really unfortunate the way those things play out, and being able to learn from that is great, and not having to have that personal experience and the first time you're having to think through something be when you're in a life or death encounter.
The neat part is that when you have somebody else's experience, your brain can't actually tell between simulated and real. So if you're watching carefully, it's like you, in some sense, get to experience that yourself. And so as you build up a number of experiences, you can make an unknown situation, because whatever you watch on video won't be exactly like what you experience if, God forbid, you're ever in a defensive encounter. but you can make an unknown thing known, or you can attach it to something known and go, I have to act right now. And we get messages every week from people who do. And the things that come up again and again are, man, I heard your voice in my head chirping at me, and I was like, dude, I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to sit here. Or I had one a couple weeks ago, a guy, one of the things that we say is in an armed robbery, the guy's threatening you but not shooting at you because they want something from you.
Right.
So you got to wait your turn. And if you don't, if you try to draw when a guy's got to drop on you, it's a good way to get shot.
Right.
And he said, man, he sent me a message and he was like, dude, I just heard you say, wait your turn, wait your turn, wait your turn. And when my turn came, I acted and it worked. And I was like, dude, good job. You know, it's amazing. So that's what we try to do. So we'd love to help you any way we can.
Yeah, and so you have the YouTube channel where you do those breakdowns.
Yep.
You also have a second channel now, correct?
We do Active Self-Protection Extra, we call it. So the main channel is YouTube/Active Self-Protection. Second channel, YouTube/Active Self-Protection Extra. And that's when I just talk about anything self-defense related that's not the narrative video. So anything from rants about holsters or guns I don't like, or stuff that I do like, and what we do to mat-based training, live fire training, talking about different aspects of things. People ask me, you know, all kinds of different stuff. You know, what kind of flashlights do I like, or you know, how do I carry my medical equipment, or all those things. And that's what the Extra channel is. We have a Facebook page too. Facebook audience is and community is really strong. And there I post. It's not just my stuff, but man, pretty much anybody, any defensive-minded stuff that I think is quality. So it might be stuff. Greg Ellifritz from Active Response Training is a friend and an incredible teacher. Masada Yub, anybody's stuff that is quality, we'll put up, so then that way people can.
That's awesome. So again, obviously I'm going to put below links to the Facebook page and the YouTube channels.
Great.
That second channel has a video referencing a McRib, which is probably one of my favorite videos that I've watched.
I have given up any chance of Springfield sponsoring me for life.
Well, you know, there's worse things in the world, I guess. So definitely check that stuff out. And again, just watch his breakdowns, even if you can't get to all of them, because there's a ton of them. There's some really valuable information in there. Why you don't want to carry with an empty chamber, why you don't want to draw on a drawn gun, why you don't want to use birdshot for self-defense. Just really.
And what we say on it is look, they're 2 to 5 minutes long. So if you sub, I mean, and you don't want to watch all the backlog, there's like I think on the YouTube channel there's about 680 now. It's a lot of backlog. And if you know, sometimes you'll get down a clickhole. You know what that's like, right?
Absolutely.
You start binge watching them. But if you just start from forward, then every day, while we joke that they're social media lounge videos. So you know when you have to relieve yourself and you need 5 minutes, you sit down, you watch a video, you go, okay, I've got it now. I've got this lesson for today. Take that on board and move forward. 2 to 5 minutes every day for a reminder. That's why we make them that short.
Awesome. So again, it's very short, consumable chunks. Everyone's got short attention spans, so it's going to fall within that, so you're going to be just fine.
ADOS, attention deficit, ooh, shiny.
Perfect. So definitely check it out. Again, if you're not following his channel, you're wrong. You owe it to yourself. There's just a ton of valuable information, and it's really worth the effort and time to go find that channel. John, anything else you want to say about Active Self-Protection?
Appreciate you coming by.
Awesome. So obviously I'm going to have links to Mantis X below. You guys know my feelings on that. I love it. It's the
Extra
best.
channel, we're going to start a dry fire challenge in the next week and a half. We're going to have a group for Active Self-Protection where we're going to give out awards. We're going to have fun with each other. We're going to check each other's progress. So grab a Mantis. I'm a believer. I have one. And man, come and join the group and have some fun and let's get better.
Awesome. I'm definitely going to search that out. Obviously, we're going to be doing a lot more from SHOT Show 2018, but check out the links below. And as always, I hope you got something out of this video, and I really appreciate you watching.
Where at?
Eugene. You know where that's at?
I'm
right off I-5.
I'm a Beaver alumnus, bro.
Are you really? I didn't know that.
The Mighty
I'm
Beavers
sorry.
of Oregon State.
I'm sorry. See, I'm a Duck fan. But,
You're a Duck fan? You know the most commonly said phrase of an Oregon grad, right?
What's that?
Would you like fries with that?
I believe that. That's why I'm not going to Oregon.